Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio, and in this video this is part 2 for showing you how to install Debian and also how to install the Unifi controller software on Debian. I've got the VM up and running. As you can see, the screen is much bigger now as opposed to before. I updated it and I was able to expand, get it resized so it fits. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the Unifi site, which here it is. You can look at their different products you can buy from them. I definitely recommend buying the Mini Flex through them and not through Newegg. I didn't see it on any other site, but I really didn't look. Because it's like $58 and some change, where you get it for $29 plus $80 shipping, because that's what I was charged. It just depends. And depending upon the tax, you might have 1 or 2 taxes. I had 2, which I still don't understand that, but that's a whole other story. So let's go over here to downloads. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to select this. We could select anything. I can select my regular switch or whatever. Let's go with the Unifi. And let's scroll down to here we go, switching and routing. This is probably where it's hiding at. I think it would be listed here. It might be so new that they don't. It probably is. I just don't see it. LT industrial. But anyways, we don't even really need to find the switch. But here's the software here. So what you would download is the latest version, which is 5.13.29 for Debian, Ubuntu Linux, and Unifi Cloud Key. So if you had a Unifi Cloud Key, you would download this for that, because apparently they use Debian or Unifi. So we accept the thing and we just download file, and we'll save it. It's not that big, it's only 122 megs. If you have a decent fast connection, shouldn't take that long to download. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to come over here to the select. There we go. And let's see. Let me try it installing it without being in root and see what it does. So directory to ls. Okay, so let's see. dpkg-i for install. Oh, and by the way, Linux is specific. If it has a capital in it, you got to make sure you put it in it. It's not like Windows, where you can just put everything lowercase. Windows goes, oh, here it is, and that's it. And we want to do Unifi. So I can't remember if you have to be root or not. t_all.deb. Okay, so it does require elevated privileges. So wasn't sure. Figure I'd test it out. Okay. Alright, so now you have to type in this. It's whatever user that you create. I'm just showing you that you have to type in the whole path. Okay, so now we're there, and we can probably just do that there. dpkg-i _synt_al.deb. Error connects, message file, I must have spelled it wrong. And if you type in, push the up arrow, it'll show you all the commands that you've used. this up. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's back this up. So, UNIFI underscore. I think I left out the I, that's why. .deb. Okay, and while this is doing this, I also want to show that I'm going to edit this hardwired connection, because you want your server to be like on a fixed connection, or you know, it should have a static IP address, not a dynamic one, because you don't want it to change. So let's see what the connection information says it has. Drag it over here. Okay, so the connection information is 10.11. So let's do add 992. Oh, I hate this. The keys, my numlock key for the keypad wasn't there. 192.168.10. We'll say 200. Okay. And the subnet mask is 24, because that'll give 255.255.255.0. And the default gateway is 192.168.10.1. DNS servers, using the Google one, so that's fine. That must be the way I had it set up in pfSense. So we'll just do it 8.8.8.8, and you separate them by a comma. 8.8.4.4. And the first one will be primary, so the second one will be secondary. And we'll save those connections. Okay, so now that everything's connected, and if we close this connection information, it should reflect change, I want to say. Not yet. Okay, so let's do this. Disconnect it, give it a couple of seconds. If it doesn't, we can always reboot the VM. And enable networking. Okay, connection, don't show it again. Connection information. Okay, so now it's changed. Alright, so now that we got this changed, we'll leave this up. I'm going to go ahead and minimize the VM. And I'm going to minimize this and come back to the desktop. I'm going to open up Internet Explorer. And if we type in that IP address, 192.168.10.200. Why? Oh, I hate this thing. I really do. I can't wait to replace this computer. 192.168.10.200. Okay. I think I'm missing a port. That's probably what it is. Maybe I can look at it on this one. Just give me a second. That's exactly what I'm missing. Alright. So let's do this. Alright, so let's try this again. It's the IP address :8443. Says it cannot reach this page. Cannot reach this page. Why? And it's pinging it. So I have no idea why I can't do it. I want to say it's the browser. I want to say it's the browser. Yay. All right. I have no idea why. I want to say it has something to do with Explorer. Hang on a second. Okay. 168.10.200. And I forgot to add the. Oh crap! I figured out why. That's the IP address of the switch. Okay. Yeah, I figured out the problem. I screwed up the IP addressing. So I have to edit the connection and change it. I'll edit out what I said. Why it's conflicting with another device. Yay. And I wish I quit hitting this stupid thing. Alright, so let's try this one more time. Edit connections. I just have to change it. Give it a 10. That's why it's not working. It was conflicting with another device. Alright, let's try this again. Enable networking, or should I say disable it? And we enable it. Connection information. Okay, so now it's working. Alright. So let's try it again since my dumb self screwed that up because I forgot. Okay, so let's try it again. 192.168.10.210:8443. Oh my god, seriously? Let's try this. 192.168.10.210:8443. Yeah, there's gotta be some serious edits on this. It could also be to this stupid browser. 10:8443. That's bridged. I don't understand what this is. Yeah, okay. I forgot to set the promiscuous mode on this, that's why. So, hopefully, that'll solve the issue. Let's try it again. If it doesn't work, I'll reboot the VM and try it. Okay, I'm going to try this browser. Okay, let's reboot this VM. Again, like I said in the first video, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have problems. But as you can see, the installation of the software really easy, especially once you type it in correct. Type the name correctly, because apparently I couldn't do that. It wouldn't surprise me if this isn't the reason behind it, that because I didn't have that promiscuous mode to allow the laptop to talk to it, hopefully. Because I know I've been able to do it before, and I know I have. I might even see if I can set that up on the VM for the media wick that's on my work laptop. Because I actually got it fixed, but I have to completely redo it on the on my server rack in my my VM server. Half the problem's done, I just need to get access to it. Oh, shut up. I hate whenever this happens, and it drives me batty. And I just haven't got around to fix that kind of stuff. Now, the weird thing is on a full-blown hypervisor like Proxmox, I don't see that. You know what? I think I know what it is. 6.8.10.210.8.443. I don't think I have it set up here. Why can't I even access it to myself? What the heck? It's been a while since I've set one of these up. I think I had problems the first time I tried to set it up, and like I said, once you get past these hurdles. I don't want this. I need to know. Yeah, it's what I did. See, it's like it wants to connect, but it doesn't. And I don't understand that. What is the IP address of this guy? Okay, So can this ping that? Is that okay? Yeah, it's 10.10. Why can't... My question is, why can't it access access itself? Well, cable connected. Alright, bridged adapter, internal host, generic network, not attached, but it should work. Yeah, let me pause this video, and I will come back once I get it fixed. Alright, so I figured out there's some problems with the latest version of Debian, which is like 10.4, but on the forums, which I'll post a link in the video, which I'm definitely going to make sure I hang on to it, so because if I don't, I'll really screw myself up. If you run this section down here, and let me get my mouse pointer over here, if you run this here where it says RM, it's underneath 3, it'll actually remove the broken install if you try to do it the way I initially did. It'll remove it and it'll download all the stuff, because as soon as I ran that whole line right here, it says, do you want to keep the script on your system after completion? I would say don't keep it. 2 reasons. Number one, as new versions come out, until either Unifi fixes the installation problem or Debian fixes the installation problem, I don't know who's going to blame who. Because that's usually what happens. Unifi's going to say, no, it's not us, it's Debian. Debian's going to go, no, because this is the way our operating system is, and you know, they have to fix it. He's probably going to update it and everything for each version. So yeah, definitely do know, because you're going to need it. I would definitely bookmark this page. I think once it's installed, it should be okay, but just in case if you have to do it again, definitely keep this there. Okay, so... And I guess it's running an update, checking to see if the system's up to date before it's finished. But I swear to... I don't know why they just can't fix the stuff. Here's software we don't care. Proceed with updating your system. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but hey, whatever. Oh, it's not even finished. So yeah, this is definitely the best way to do it, and I'm glad I got mine installed prior to all this, because all I have to do is just update it. I've never run into any problems, so I'm going to assume, and it can make a butt out of me, if for some reason this updating doesn't do it, I would definitely come back to like this script, this link here in the Ubiquity community forums for this here, because this is just insane what you have to do this. Because I couldn't get it to manually do it, but I like I said, I mean, I've written some simple scripts. I haven't written anything this complex, and I did a little bit of VB scripting for work whenever we were still running Windows XP to modify some of the network settings and stuff like that, which worked really well. As soon as Windows 7 came out, it just killed that. And probably, I'm betting any money because this thing installed, on first run. Might run a couple of times. Like I said, I've never used this, so this will be entertaining to see if it works. But now I figure out why I couldn't access it, because it wasn't running. I thought it installed, but I didn't look at the messages on the screen. Let's try again. Hey, it successfully did. Alright, I like it whenever things work. Unsupported Java versions detected. Do you want to uninstall them? Do you want to proceed with uninstalling? Yes. Definitely do that. I'm sure it's because it has OpenJDK. Yeah, JDK 11, which is probably why I failed. Why? Why are you doing this? Like I always said, for some reason, I said nothing ever works the way I wanted it to. See certificates, preparing installation, Unifi, blah blah blah. It's pretty sad that newer versions of Java or well, if I install it fresh, I got a feeling if I upgrade and update the OS, it will probably work. Oh wow, they released 13. Oh, wow. There's even a newer version to update my primary. But depending, I may set up a test thing. I want to use a computer that's like really lightweight. I might buy one of these mini ITX boards from Newegg that already has like a processor attached to it, because it would just be something lightweight that I can just throw in and won't run my power bill up. I could probably run it on like a 200 watt power supply, something cheap. Hopefully I can get something that's efficient, because I'd really like to not have my electric bill go up any higher than it already has. Because like I said, I've never run into this, and I know my VM Debian is 11, or not 11, it's 10.4. I'll have to see if they've updated a new one. Check it out while this is doing this. Still 10.4, that's the latest one. I mean, I know there's updates since that DVD, but... Okay, so... Let's see, it's still installing. And I gave it 2 cores, so it doesn't have 1 core, so hopefully that might help with the speed. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Would you like to update the Unifi controller software via APT? Do you want the script to add the sources? Yes. I need to see how that is too to add it to that one, because I think I have to constantly download that. Because now I can just update it via apt and not have to worry about downloading the file and all that other BS. Plus it'll save hard drive space too. Okay, so Unifi controller has been successfully installed, and I don't know why it still has the 11, but we'll try it either way. So let's try it here first, and let's just make sure I can access it. 192.168.10.11. And I forgot to add the other. Just start this all over again. HTTPS /168.10.11:843. Aha! Hey, we're making.
But if you use Firefox, you have to accept the risk and continue.
Okay, because this is what you gotta do. You gotta set it up. Alright, so we're going to call this Gary's, because I don't know how well it handles commas. Trust me, Linux is weird. Gary's test Unifi controller. Okay, next. Username. Unifi. Unifi test. Password. You should never save your passwords in your browser, just because if somebody steals your machine, and your drive's not encrypted and everything, they get onto it. Guess what? They have access to everything. This includes bank accounts, invalid username, password. You suck. Do it that way. It's a test setup anyways. I don't have a Ubiquitous account. Okay, automatically optimize my network, enable auto backup. Okay, so let's just do that. Okay, so apparently it's picking up the switch, and I want to see. Yep, that's it. Okay, so it's automatically picking up the switch. So devices, step 4, 6, advanced. Please select devices you would like to configure. So we'll go ahead and select this. Click next, and Wi-Fi setup. What? Let's not set it up right at the moment because it's a freaking switch. Ugh. Never mind. I didn't see the skip. Okay, because I saw it's like Wi-Fi setup, and I'm like, why? I don't have Wi-Fi setup. Oh my god, there is no Wi-Fi setup. Jesus. Ugh. Skip that, because it doesn't have it. Alright, so United States, New York, so finds time zone, click finish. Thank God. I did not have this problem when I set up the 48 port switch and everything. I did not have this problem. No idea why it's doing it. Anywho, so that loads up. So yeah, I don't know why this is doing this. Oh my god, this is so funny. This has been one nightmare after another. Let's see if I can access it from the outside. You got to be kidding me. Oh my god, this is just too funny. This is just way too funny. I'm gonna try rebooting this and see if that'll fix it. The beauty of it is it sees the switch, but it doesn't let me do anything else. Doesn't show anything on the screen. I swear to God, I have been filming this for quite a few hours now. Through the magic of editing, it's gonna be a lot quicker. It's gonna be a lot quicker. Because I'm definitely gonna remove a lot of stuff. Shouldn't be in there. I'll leave some of it in. Like this point right here. I may have to work on this tomorrow. So I gotta go to bed. Because I gotta go to work. I would have started on this sooner. I was cutting the grass, and I was cutting the grass, and I window open above this desk here. It's a very small slit, so that hopefully cool air comes in here and cools the room off. Because yesterday it was like 80 degrees in this room, and this was at night. the installation of Debian on the Debian VirtualBox went smoother. Than this. I might try the 210. I might try to start up when it starts. It might be because of the fact that for some reason, and I don't know why, this VM two IP addresses. 10.11 and 10.210. 210 is the actual physical address, and it could be because it's shadowing that. And I've seen this before, and I don't know why it does it. This is why, like I said, I wish these people would just write the software and stop making it so stinking. Alright. That's loading up. Let me try it here on this. HTTPS : 2.168.10.210. And I can't reach the page. Alrighty. Let's try it locally. Since I can't. And it sees the switch. That's the thing. So I know it's working in some capacity. Alright. This time size X. Alright, so here it is, right? Yeah. Nope, that's not it. We did the setup. No. We're not doing this again. We have already done this. Oh my god, it actually works. so if you have this problem, reboot it. Alright, so okay, so it's up to you if you want to send analytics and stuff back to them. I choose no, which I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, there we go. Yay! Okay, don't send analytics. Can I just get past the screen? I'm only using 20% of the CPU. Just for recording this. I don't understand this thing's running like such a freaking dog. I can't wait to replace this laptop. I've had this thing for like 6 years. And I'll still use it because hopefully running Debian on it will run better. I am probably going to have to deal with this tomorrow. If it doesn't work this time, I'm going to have to just shut down. Oh, come on. So, you know what? I hate you. I really fucking hate you. Thank you for just... No, we are definitely not doing that, because I am not going to go through that setup. That's really weird. It comes up to this. I don't care. Just do something. See it freeze. It this. Hey, alright, finally. Oh my god. Because I had to tell it, wait for the script. There was an error. Okay, that's fine. I have no freaking problem with it. Just get off my screen. Alright. Hopefully I can finish this. So as you can see, here's the dashboard. I clicked on devices. Hopefully it'll move to that page. Hey, there we go. Alright. So we should be able to click on this and adopt it, hopefully. If it hasn't already. Connected. Usually gives you the option to adopt, but let's go to configuration. Manage device. Okay. So here we go to ensure that the device has all the latest settings. Provision. Provision, Unifi, switch, flex mini. Are you sure you want to provision? Confirm. Provisioning. Okay, so now that it's completed, let me go ahead and close this out. Okay, and you can see here that it's provisioned. It has an IP address. You can see IP address. Usually, sometimes there'll be like a little the old-fashioned chips that get soldered like through the post would legs would go through the board and then be soldered on the other side. It looks something like that there. You click on it and it would update the firmware. So if you buy a new device, you plug it in, provision says, hey, there's firmware. Then you can update the firmware and it'll be at the latest and greatest firmware, which is nice. Luckily, the firmware when I did this on my old system after updating the 5.13.29, I didn't have to update the firmware again on this, so apparently whatever minor little changes that they made in the software didn't require any firmware changes. That's pretty much how that is. Here in the settings. I did not realize trying to make two videos was going to take this freaking long. I'm just glad that this, you know. And it looks like there's an end of life counter here too. Okay, and then here's where your site name, I call the Galactic Empire. You know. Call it Cybertron, Transformers. I'm also a big fan of that. And you can set your time zone here, enable all kinds of different statuses, optimize the network on. and then you apply changes. Might take a little bit because this thing's running slower than a dog, which I have no idea why. Because now it's saying that it's only using 13. I don't get it. I really don't. Okay, so now you can see over here, current site Cybertron. Here's the username. You can select logout. And if you have multiple sites, you can select them here. Like, you can add a new site. Here's where you can set up like a wireless network. There's not a wireless device on this, but all you have to do is do create wireless new network, or create new wireless network. You can give it a SID name, open, WPA personal, WPA enterprise, hotspot. I don't know what that is. Then, like in the advanced options, you can use VLAN. They've changed this interface. And there's a multitude of different options. If you buy anything, you can always look into them. And here's where, like, you can look at your networks. Here's LAN corporate. If you want to create another network, like for a VLAN, it takes forever to move. There we go. And see here, you can select as corporate, guest, WAN. That's coming from the outside, which you should never have to do. Unless maybe the router might. Yeah, and this is the Unified Gateway, which would be like my pfSense firewall. So you won't be able to do remote user VPN or on-site, site-to-site VPN, stuff like that. But you can do these here. And VLAN only is how I created my wireless networks for my IoT devices and my guest network. And you just give it a VLAN number, click save. Here's where you can back up your config file. And that is pretty much it in a nutshell to a degree. The nice thing about when you click on devices, and there's also some other stuff here, I'll click real quick, hopefully it will move. This is where you can see your devices. You can click on it, and if you go to, I want to say details, see like this here's the uplink port, because I plugged in the port 1 because I'm using the PoE switch that's in my rack to power this, plus it's also the same, like it's uplink port. That way I don't have to use the mini adapter, which is nice about that. But this here, like these ports here, it'll change colors depending upon speed, if anything's connected to it, which again is nice. And it also gives you some other stats like uplinks, downlinks. And you can check out like all your devices, like if you have an access point, a couple of switches, whatever the case may be. This is the main dashboard when you first start. And this will give you, gives you more information, like how many users are on, like how many computers, Wait for it. Just wait for it. Ugh. There we go. So it can give you like your Wi-Fi. It can give you like your Wi-Fi metrics, switches one, access switches, one clients, Wi-Fi guests, Wi-Fi. So it can show you, what all is connected to it. And there's a graph. If you're into that kind of stuff. Let's see, what's this one? What's this? That's the map. That's the where do that. I haven't messed with that. I'm play with it. I really haven't had desire to. But here's where you can get your stats, and then that's where you do your devices. That one I think. Yeah, you can see like clients are attached to everything. And so there's no clients attached. Although I pick up my laptop, but that's a whole other story. Maybe because it's on a non-managed switch, maybe. And for that you need the Unified Gateway. So let's try the clients. Just see if it sees my laptop. It'd be interesting to see if it does see my laptop. Okay, so it's got 4 devices, which it shouldn't. Although it might be detecting the switch. Maybe that's like the individual ports, because it keeps referring to the same ports, because it keeps referring to the same thing. Yeah, nothing's connected to it other than nothing's connected to it other than I don't know. It's a little goofy. It might be goofy because of the fact it might be goofy because of the fact that I'm running it on a VM on a machine that's connected to a Cisco switch with that connected to it. So could be throwing it off. Again, not 100% sure. Because there's the switch, and then, like I said, it's just a bunch of screens. But all in all, other than the hiccup, which, like I said, I will post the link to that to get the script to download and install it. Other than that, like I said, relatively simple installation of Debian. For some reason, the Unifi controller is now harder to install. The only thing I can say is maybe try to find an older version of Debian. I can't remember if I did it on 9 and then upgraded it to 10, or if I did it on like 10 or 10.1. Because like I said, I know when I set it up on my big VM server over there, my Proxmox VM server, I did not have this much trouble. And I pray to God those hard drives never go bad, because if so, I am so screwed. I really need to back those VMs up off of there and get them out of there, so that if for some reason my system crashes, you know. But okay, so that's pretty much it through the adoption process. They call it provisioning, or usually says adopt, maybe, or maybe that's whatever other people call it. But once you adopt it, it'll update the firmware and everything, and it should go a lot simpler once you get this set up. So I am tired now. It is now. It's almost 12:30 in the morning, and I'm going to wrap this up. I like Unifi products. I hate the way this is, and hopefully somebody will fix it, whether it's Debian or Unifi. But other than that, have a good day, and I hope that your 4th of July was good. I know it's probably going to be like a week late, me asking that question, but hey, have a good day, guys.